YouTube family, I got a question. I got a serious question. Is Warzone actually fun? Do you actually play Warzone because you actually enjoy it? Or is it just one of those things where you're like I am and like my friends are, is that you're in a point in time now where at this given moment in gaming right now, you really have nothing else to play. Like a lot of the other games you could actually sit down and say you enjoy playing are outdated or out of season, and their new wave is coming, like their next game is about to come out, and meanwhile all you have is Warzone left. And you know, is that pretty much it? Is that it? Because I'm yeah, it's hard to. I don't enjoy Warzone. For whatever reason, I just don't enjoy it. I don't know if it's not like I run into hackers all day. It's not like, you know, it's not like I'm necessarily bad at it. It's just, for whatever reason, it's a lot of elements that go into achieving the goal of Warzone, which is to win a Warzone match. And the game itself punishes you the better you are, and rewards you the worse you are. But at the same time, the whole game is ran by a meta, which then makes, you know, which then makes like a gray area in Warzone, because it's just like they have about 4 to 5 guns, really 1 to 3 guns, that are completely broken and overpowered. And if you don't use those said guns, you really don't stand a chance. Then if you use those selected guns, you still really, you don't boost your chances by much to win a Warzone game. And I'm sure a lot of you, like myself and my friends, you'll put hours into this game and you may not even win once. Some days you may put hours into the game and you'll get close to winning, but you'll never win. And of course, there's gonna be that percentage of people who may watch this video and be like, well, I win every time I play Warzone. Yeah, well, you're in a small percentile. The majority of players put hours into the game and you don't win. That's Warzone is literally like the only game that I play that has been uploaded on this channel, where you have content ideas for it, but there's so much that goes into being able to create the content for the channel that it's difficult. It's just difficult to do. And it's either difficult to do because I'm not skilled enough for it. But for example, they have blueprints, right? There's blueprints in Warzone, right? Or in COD in general, right? And I thought about a cool concept idea of just buying a blueprint, using a featured gun in the blueprint, going out into Verdansk and trying to win a game. Well, the issue with that is you can buy that blueprint, but if that gun isn't in the meta, or that necessary build that the blueprint has isn't the meta build for that said gun, you stand no chance. And since Warzone has now been more focused on time to kill now, it's difficult for me. Now, of course, there's COD creators out there that still make a living right now playing Warzone, but even then, if you want to be real, a lot of them are making Warzone vids just by spectating other Warzone players. Yeah, I'm sure they stream their Warzone after a while, and I'm sure they play it every day, or you know, every few days, or whatever their schedule may be while they play it. Of course they do that, but a lot of them may just you may follow their YouTube channel, and the last 10 videos, out of the last 10 videos that they uploaded, 9 of them are spectating. And one of them may be, you know, the C58 is broken, the FAR 83 is broken, this gun is broken, that is whatever, you know. And is that a sign that even they, as content creators for COD, don't enjoy Warzone? You know, is it possible that a lot of these content creators that you watch, your Tim the Tatmans, your Nick Mercs, your J Gods, your Aidens, your Savages, your Isaacs, you know, whatever your YouTuber may be, your murder shows, you know, Thunder, whatever your COD YouTubers are, is it possible that they literally play the game because they're paid to play the game? I don't know about y'all, but that's like a life thing. That's like a life concept that I just don't understand, and we're all guilty of it in some way, shape, or fashion. Whether it's your normal job, how many of you guys out there who's watching this who have a job can say you actually like your job? Or is it more of, I'm going to this job because this job gives me a paycheck type thing? And that's what, is it possible that that's what these creators are doing? These creators, you see these creators making content and uploading Warzone videos and doing this, that, and the third, but do they actually enjoy Warzone, or is it just the thing that because they're being paid from Warzone or from uploading Warzone that they just upload Warzone. And I'm still very young into this YouTube game, but I don't want to be that type of YouTuber. I don't want to be that type of content creator where you're making content for a game because you're being paid to make content for that game. I want to make content for a game that I enjoy playing, that hey, I'm getting paid off of this anyway. So that's the ideal combination. That's great. But even if I wasn't getting paid, I would still be playing this game. You know, and I don't, and as of right now, as a content creator who isn't being monetized currently, I'm playing Warzone now strictly for content, but I'm not really enjoying the game. I just was having a talk with a friend the other day. I'm like, I don't really want to play Warzone anymore, but I don't know how much success the channel has gained from Warzone. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my COD content, or my most viewed COD content, is actually rants. You know, they're not really like gameplays per se, showcasing skill. They're just rants about the game in being bad, or the game getting on my nerves. But I don't want to be that guy either, to where companies in the future may hesitate to work with me because I'm too much of a realist about their game. You know, my rants is what really kind of probably kicked off this subscriber increase, because I say a lot of things that is very relatable to the gamer, but the devs and the creators of the game don't want to hear those type of things. So it's really just a murky situation. It's a gray area. But I don't know. I don't think Warzone is actually fun. I don't really think that I enjoy it. I think it's more of just there's nothing out right now that I enjoy playing, so I just kind of play Warzone. I've been down this road before where I told you guys that was gonna be my last Warzone video, or I'm done with COD and strictly sports and all of that, which could be a sign in itself to let you know that I really don't enjoy COD, but somehow I continue to come back to it because every day is different. But I would like to really stick to my word and tell you guys that this channel may be progressing or transforming, or transitioning is the better word, into a sports only type of channel where you'll see a lot of Madden, a lot of 2K, a lot of FIFA, you know, things like that. You see much more sports games and sports oriented than you will see COD oriented. You may see some gameplay walkthroughs, or I guess the proper term is let's plays of like, you know, little games that may come out that may catch my attention and draw my attention. But I don't know how much more COD you'll see on here, because when we're closing in on the end of July. August is coming out. Madden drops August 17th, I believe, and then the channel will progress into Madden, and then 2K comes out a month later and it'll progress into that, and you know, then FIFA comes out October 1st and it may progress into that. So it's a lot of things that the channel can transition and progress into. But as far as COD goes, it's just like, you know, at the current state right now, I don't have fun, but there's no telling if Vanguard drops, and I like Vanguard, you know, I might go back to COD. But it's just like nobody really watches multiplayer anymore. It's all about Warzone, and Warzone's all about metas. So I don't know. Forgive me for just coming to the mic and then talk, because that's basically what I did here. I'm just on a mic talking, expressing thoughts, because my thoughts have overwhelmed me now and I just have to talk. But yeah, I think it's safe to say, for me personally, Warzone isn't fun. Like, I don't enjoy playing Warzone. It's just the fact that it's the only game that's still current that I'm average to decent at. There is MLB The Show that's out there, but you know, I don't really play users in that mode, or that game. I don't really play users that much. And career mode, you know, people may not be that interested in career mode for baseball. At least by the views, it doesn't seem like it was that interesting. Or maybe it was, and I need to just relook at the analytics for baseball, and maybe I should just keep uploading it. But you know, it's just a rough patch right now. For those of you who watch this video, I'm just giving you a heads up that if I ever do become like an established YouTuber and monetize and everything, and actually have a little name, and we as a family are actually like a known family, July, you know, the months of June, July, May, June, July, maybe those 3 months would be months where uploads would be much less in the future. And maybe those would be months where I decide to just detox from gaming for a while, and you know, those would be 3 months where I just use it as recovery, and I'd give you 9 months of straight content. 9 months straight content, and then you have 3 months where I just kind of space it out, or maybe upload, or maybe not even upload at all, or just do something else that doesn't involve gaming, because those 3 months are kind of where, you know, a lot of the games I enjoy playing get out of season. Then you're stuck with what we have now in the situation we're at now, and I don't really want to be here that much longer in this type of situation, this type of realm of gaming. I don't know. These are just thoughts. These are just sharing thoughts. If you have a comment, or you feel the same way as I, where you don't, you know, like Warzone that much, you just kind of playing it because there's nothing else to play, then leave a like on the video. If that's not the case, leave a comment on the video. We can discuss. It's open discussion all the time in the comment section. And if you are actually looking forward to trying to see some sports content, subscribe and stay tuned, because the sports content will be flying quite soon. But until next time, it's Chris Jones is signing out.